Hey guys, Toolman Tim here. Welcome back to the workshop where we build business, create community, find freedom, and share success. It's Tuesday, which means it's time for what? Another Toolbox Tuesday review. And this week I've got one of the most indispensable accessories, something that you can attach, install on your generator in a matter of minutes that'll help make sure that it's ready to start every single time. And that is a battery trickle charger. All right, guys, real quick, if you're new here and you want to know more about who I am, check out toolmantim.co. That's toolmantim.co. Find all my social media links there. Sign up for the monthly newsletter and check out the shop where I have a recommendation for a ton of products I've used and worked. And if you guys want to check me out on Instagram, it's toolman__Tim. The link's in the description below. Give me a follow. You'll get a review there or a preview of products I got coming up, new stuff I've got coming in, projects I'm working on at home and in the handyman business, and just day-to-day kind of life. So give me a follow, shout to me there, let me know, and I will really appreciate it and shout back at you. All right, so this week I wanted to talk to you guys about a battery maintainer, a battery tender, a trickle charger, a low volt battery charger, whatever. Anyway, 100 different names for it, but basically what it is something that you attach to or clamp onto a battery to make sure the battery's fully charged in storage. So if you're going to put a car away for a long time, you might want to do that. For me, my quad in the wintertime when I plow, I keep one of them on there because it doesn't tend to want to keep charged up very well in the cold weather. And if I'm using it, short bursts, taking power out of it, but I'm not charging it back up, this is great to have. And of course, for our ever-present backup power generators, and nobody ever wants to pull on them because they pull like a bugger. So it's great to make sure your electric push button start is always going to work, and the best way to do that is to make sure you got a fully charged fresh battery in there. And the way to do that again is with a battery trickle charger. Now the brand name on this I think is German. I'm not sure. It's like LEICESTERCN, LEICESTERCN. If you guys can pronounce it, let me know how, because I can't. I'm bad at that kind of stuff anyway. But what comes in the box? So this guy's 4.5 stars out of 4,000 reviews on Amazon. I've used one of these before and I love them. So let's dump this guy out and show you. So first and foremost, you are going to get the actual trickle charger right here. And it basically just looks like an AC adapter on steroids. Works great. Let's see what we can show you here. So this is a nice long cord. I'm not going to unravel it because I want to put it back in the box eventually. And it's going to show you on here it's 6 volt or 12 volt capable. And it's also going to tell you if the battery's really low or if you've got the polarity backwards. And so there's two things that work. If you want to use it in a temporary setting, so say you just got a lawn tractor that's a little bit low, you're going to be away for a day or two, you can use these roach clips. Did I call them that? Alligator clips, you know, typical booster cable type connections. So they just plug into the wire right here. But what I love about this tool is the versatility of it. So first off, you got these two pieces, they clip together like that. And they run and they work. Now, that's great. That's your temporary use. But what's more important is on the generator, you can have a semi-permanent setup. So number one, there's an inline fuse right there. See? And that one is a 3 amp. So make sure you have a few of them on hand just in case you end up screwing something up. Now, and what's great about this is you get your 2 ports right there. You take your 2 bolts out on the positive and negative terminals on the battery. You bolt them in. Then you run this up and put some zip ties around it, secure it into place, and it's always on there. And so 95% of the time you're going to be having this hooked up to it, but when you need to use it for something else, you don't need to unbolt it. You just disconnect the quick disconnect in the middle, go use this temporarily, and don't forget to come back and plug your generator back in. This thing is great. It's smart enough to know that if your battery is really depleted, it'll charge it at the full power that it has. Then once it reaches maximum, it goes into trickle mode. So it basically monitors the battery. If it drops a little, it just tops it up. Drops a little, tops it up. It always keeps adding a little bit of a charge just to keep your battery fresh, because there's nothing worse than ending up having a dead battery when you're trying to push button start, something like that. And if you're up here in -40 and your battery goes dead on you and you don't have a trickle charger on it, you know what can happen? Your battery can freeze solid and flip of a coin whether it's going to thaw out and recharge or not. I've had it happen where it will, I've had it happen where it doesn't, and you can ruin a really expensive battery. One way to bypass that a little bit is to get a gel battery. That only helps to an extent, but the absolute best way to prevent it is one of these trickle chargers. So like I said, this thing has 6 volt and 12 volt capabilities, 1.5 amp. It's good for AGM, gel, and lead batteries, so it'll basically take care of any of the small, medium-sized batteries you got, well, even big automotive batteries it'll work for. Comes with a 1-year replacement warranty, but one of the coolest things, you guys know when I'm putting together these reviews, I always go through a lot of the Amazon comments because you're going to find out what pissed people off, what people hate about the product, and you know what? The best thing everybody had to say about this product was their customer service. There was one guy who connected with the company 4 years after he bought this. It died on him. He complained and they were sending him a new one. Honestly, I'd probably throw it in the damn trash and get myself a new one anyway after 4 years, but that's a company standing by their product. And you go through and there's story after story of people contacting them a year outside of warranty and they've replaced it. So for a $25 trickle charger and the company's, you know, willing to go good for that 4 years after warranty, to me, that says something. And if I could pronounce the company's name, I'd probably say it again, but I can't. But these guys have been my go-to trickle charger for quite a while. The reviews are really good on them. Like I said, 4.7 stars and a ton of reviews available on Amazon Canada and US. So if you're looking to find out more about it, check out the link in the description below. But honestly, guys, what I love about these is how indispensable they are for a generator. You know, there's a ton of different accessories you can get for your generator, but this is the one, if there's nothing else, you need to have. Keep that battery charged up and you're ready to go whatever the weather happens to be. And if you're new here, guys, take a minute, hit that subscribe button, stick around, introduce yourself in the comments below. If you got any questions about this product, ask me. I will answer them. I always do. And if you have any info about this product or anything else, suggestions for new videos, throw them in the comments below. Let me know. Hang around, introduce yourself, become part of the community. Because you guys know I love you coming in and hanging out with me in the workshop. So thanks, guys. That's it for me this week, guys. And as always, stay happy, stay healthy, and have a great week.